Blessings to you, beautiful people. I just wanted to share what I got today when I pulled some cards. So I hope that it blesses you, that it empowers you, that it encourages you, because that is what these messages through these cards really have. Cards that said soul forgiveness, worthiness, live out loud, growth, boundaries, and healing. And the first thing I heard with the soul forgiveness and the worthiness was you have so much life around you that's waiting to be lived by you. But because you are sitting in a place of unforgiveness, whether it's you're not forgiving yourself for some things that you decided to do, some choices that you made, or if it's a matter of you living in unforgiveness with a person or a situation that you were a part of. But in order for you to really live a full, abundant life the way you are meant to live it, you're going to have to work on that forgiveness and believing and telling yourself that, I forgive myself. I did what the best I could at that time, but I know better now. And moving beyond that and being an example, not just for the people who you are around, but an example to yourself, your old self. Who you are today doesn't have to be who you were in the past. So just look at that part. And then the card with worthiness. That unforgiveness is putting you in a place where you're holding yourself back, not thinking you're worthy of some of the great things that are out here for you to obtain, things that you are alive to benefit from. You have ancestors and spirit guides that really, really are trying to push you forward, but it's like they're pushing you up against a brick wall, and that brick wall is that unforgiveness in this particular reading. I'm seeing that once you understand that you deserve greatness, you deserve love, peace, joy, all of those beautiful things. Unconditional love is the main thing. When you understand that you are worthy, you were born to receive those things. You weren't born to be in a horrible, downtrodden type of place or life. You were born to live a great life. Does that mean that it looks that way right now? Maybe it doesn't. Does that mean that how you grew up was horrible and that defines who you are today? No. It means that those things were literally put in place to build you up to be that person, to live that great life, so that not only do you get to live it, but you also have the strength to hold on and maintain those great things that you've obtained and that you've earned, that you have manifested for your life. And the other card that I got from my the same deck was Live Out Loud. I believe that once you deal with that unforgiveness that you may be harboring or holding on to, and start to believe that you deserve great things in your life, regardless of past decisions or past situations, you can be bold to be who you are supposed to be. So remember that once you have forgiven and you understand that you deserve, you can live your best life, living my best life. You can really live out your best life out loud. You don't have to be in the shadows because you feel like, oh, I don't deserve this, or, I don't want people to think this about me and what I've obtained. I don't want people to think I'm better than them. And no, you deserve these things. You are worthy of these things. So you don't have to live out the blessings that you have been given in secret and in hiding. It's not about being, arrogant or boastful or braggadocious. It's literally just you are living out your life out loud, proudly. And when I say proudly, I don't mean in a negative sense, but humbly. I'll say that word then. Humbly living out your life in front of the world, not for them, but just because you deserve to. And then the other cards I got growth, I got boundaries, and I got healing. I feel like you moving into that, forgiveness and knowing that you deserve, and you're living out your life. It's all going to be something that is going to be a growth process. It's not something that happens overnight. When you think about growing is not you snap your fingers and something is magically there and it appears. Growth means there's a process. Growth means that you have to really, move and get bigger and bigger and better and stronger day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour. So understand that it's not going to be an overnight thing where you just go from being this person or living this way and then all of a sudden overnight you're this. No, you're going to grow into this. And that's just going to make you appreciate it more. When it's just like if you have a seed and you're nurturing that seed, as it grows, you appreciate it. Because you know where it started. You know that getting it out the mud, you know where you started. But you know what you've become and what you have the ability to become. So look at that. Now, I also got boundaries. When I see boundaries for you and what I see for us, because I feel like this is something that's for the collective and whoever it may resonate with, that boundaries is just simply saying that even as you grow, even as you know that you deserve these things, that you're worthy of these things, you're going to have to make choices and decisions on what your expectations are with your relationships. You're going to have to be clear on what you want for your life. You have control over your life, nobody else. So set boundaries, because if you don't, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get yourself in a situation where you're going to be, again, upset with yourself and having to forgive yourself again because you just simply made a choice that may not have been the best choice for your highest good. So to avoid that, set your boundaries and stick to them. And when you set that boundary, you're putting up this magical kind of force field, not to stop people from, having access to you. No, that's not what the boundaries that I'm talking about. I'm talking about boundaries where you are protecting your peace, you're protecting your joy, you're protecting, your mental health, and you're protecting the healing that you've manifested. When I got that the last card I pulled was a healing card. The healing card. And that's what I'm getting. When you set those boundaries, you're giving yourself space to heal. And when you give yourself space to heal, guess what happens? It's just like a garden. You can have the most beautiful garden, but if you don't put, maybe a fence around it or some type of protection around your garden, there are little things that may come around and eat up everything that you just tried to grow, or everything that you nurtured to try to grow and make this beautiful, vegetable, plant, or fruit, or whatever you're growing. So that is what that boundary card is telling me, is give yourself the space to heal so that you can nurture yourself, love on yourself, and continue to remind yourself and hold on to the fact that you deserve to be at peace. You deserve to be happy. You deserve joy. You deserve all those good things. And you deserve to be free from unforgiveness. So make sure that you are working on your soul forgiveness so that you can be free to do these things and live out loud. That's all I have for you today. I love you all. Have a blessed day. And this is Summer Says Oracle. Can't wait to connect with you again.